What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the latest Liverpool transfer news video, and I'm very excited because the Spanish outlets including Mundo Deportivo are claiming that Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool want to bring Philippe Coutinho back to Anfield, but on one condition, and that is that they will not pay the asking price of Barcelona of like 100 or 120 million pounds. So they are playing a waiting game, waiting for Barcelona to lower their asking price because they know that Barcelona are desperate to sell some of their superstars. They want to bring both Griezmann and Neymar in. Neymar, for example, hasn't returned to Paris Saint-Germain lately, so even for training, and instead he's playing on beach soccer or beach football on the Copacabana in Brazil. So Neymar was fined by Paris Saint-Germain. If Barcelona don't sell one of their superstars, they can't afford to sign Griezmann and Neymar. So I think this is a very good transfer news for Liverpool, who apparently to the Spanish newspapers want to bring Coutinho back. So what do you think about this? Do you want Coutinho back? Do you want Liverpool to sign him if he's available for something like 60-70 million pounds? That's the only way that I would want Coutinho to come back to Liverpool. If it was anywhere near 100 million, I would say just stay clear of it. And if you enjoy these Liverpool transfer news videos, leave a like. It just takes a second for you guys to press that like button, and it shows me that you guys enjoy these videos. And before I continue the video, I wanted to shout out one of my friends and one of my Liverpool fan subscribers, George King, who was so kind to me to send this brilliant brand new Liverpool scarf of Liverpool winning the Champions League. As you can see, it says European champions, and it has all the dates of Liverpool winning the Champions League, and this is the big one. That now I have a scarf with 6 stars on it. So once again, thank you so much, George King, for this scarf. And if you guys, any of you guys want to send any Liverpool memorabilia that I could put on my wall, hit me up on my Facebook page. It's in the video's description. Feel free to message me if you want to send me anything. And I just love this scarf. This looks so awesome. So if you guys want to send me anything, let me know by contacting me on either Facebook or Twitter. So Barcelona, of course, want a huge transfer fee for Coutinho. They want to recoup as much money as possible of the 143 million pounds that they paid for Coutinho, and everybody expected Coutinho to be a brilliant player for Barcelona, including myself. I thought that Coutinho's playing style and everything is perfectly suited to the Spanish league and to playing in Barcelona, but the problem for Coutinho was that he wasn't really suited to Barcelona's playing style. Coutinho doesn't really like to track back, and it was a very rigid defensive role for Coutinho at Barcelona. I mean, his defensive responsibilities were a lot bigger than at Liverpool, and he wasn't just allowed to express his creativity whenever he felt like it, because that role was Lionel Messi's role, of course, at Barcelona. Messi as the main man, and Coutinho was a bit part player in terms of their tactics. It wasn't, the Barcelona team wasn't built around Coutinho. So I think that hindered Coutinho's progress, but still Coutinho himself admitted that he had a horrendous season at Barcelona and he needs to do much better. And when Coutinho signed for Barcelona, actually, he was successful. In his first half season, last season, he scored 10 goals in 22 games, but then this season that just finished, he scored 11 goals in 53 games, which is a really bad return if you consider that Coutinho probably was expected to score 15 to 20 goals, but not just the amount of goals that he didn't score that bothered Barcelona fans, but the way that he played. He gave the ball away so many times, and he just wasn't as effective as everybody expected him to. I mean, for 143 million pounds, surely Barcelona fans expected Coutinho to light the La Liga on fire and to do incredible things. But because of this role that Coutinho had at Liverpool, and that role didn't really exist in the Barcelona team, I think Coutinho was not as effective. And it's a continuous problem for Coutinho. I mean, I can't see things changing. Barcelona didn't change their manager Valverde, and Valverde assigned a role for Coutinho where he has a lot of defensive responsibilities, and Coutinho is not really that kind of player. He likes to have a free role pretty much, where he can glide across the pitch and pop up in many different positions, and in Liverpool he was allowed to do that, and Jurgen Klopp basically built the team and the tactics around Coutinho. At the time where Coutinho was at Liverpool, he was one of our best players, if not our best player, and he was the most creative player at Liverpool, while at Barcelona they have many different players, and Coutinho is not a left winger. He doesn't have the pace to go past people regularly. So when he was played as a left winger in the second half of the season, he really struggled. Coutinho likes to cut inside, and he likes to, as I said, roam around the midfield. So to stick him out on the left wing and not give him the ball many times, it was, not the ideal role. So because Barcelona are desperate to re-sign Neymar and to bring Griezmann to the club, they probably are seeing what kind of clubs are interested in Coutinho, and at the moment not a lot of clubs want to sign Coutinho. So Barcelona might lower their asking price, and that's where Liverpool could come in. And I think Barcelona have to sell either Coutinho or Dembele, even maybe potentially both, if they want to afford Griezmann and Neymar. Especially Neymar would cost like £200 million to sign for Barcelona, but even Griezmann could cost somewhere around £100 million, and with the wages and everything, I mean, how on earth can Barcelona afford that if they don't sell at least 3 or 4 players? They are looking to maybe sell Umtiti, they are looking maybe to sell Rakitic, and definitely Ousmane Dembele and Coutinho are both on the market. And as I think the player that Barcelona want to sell the most is Coutinho. And Coutinho has ruled out Manchester United, as they are not in the Champions League, as one of his potential destinations. That's out of the question. He also ruled out Chelsea because of the transfer ban. And Coutinho would prefer to go to the Premier League. That's what the Spanish newspapers are saying. So that doesn't leave a lot of clubs in the running. I don't think Manchester City are after an attacking midfielder. They have a bunch of them. Arsenal can't really afford Coutinho, and they have the same problem as Manchester United. They are not in the Champions League. So that leaves Tottenham and Liverpool. And Tottenham, again, I can't really see them going for Coutinho. I don't think they can afford Coutinho. And they already signed a big player, Tangun and Ndombele, for a club record like £60 million or something like that. So that leaves Liverpool as the main potential transfers destination for Coutinho. And Jamie Carragher recently admitted that Coutinho would be a good re-signing or signing for Liverpool. This is what he said in a Liverpool newspaper. I wouldn't say I would be actively going to get Coutinho if I was Liverpool, but if there was a possibility of bringing Coutinho back for decent money, and Barca wanted to cut their losses a little bit because it hasn't worked out, then I would do the transfer. That's what he told the Liverpool Echo. Would he be welcomed back? Jamie Carragher asked. I'm not sure, but he should be. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be. I know he got a little bit of a stick when he came back with Barcelona for the Champions League semi-final earlier, because he wanted to move, but Alonso wanted to move to Real Madrid, Suarez wanted to move to Barcelona, and we still loved them when they went to their clubs. Sometimes we pick and choose who we love when they leave. Nobody forced any player to go to Real Madrid or Barcelona. Mascherano is another one who went to Barcelona, and Liverpool fans still loved him. Suarez only got stick when he came back because of his antics in the first game against Liverpool for Barcelona in the Champions League semi-final. If Suarez hadn't done that, then he would be adored when he came back to Anfield. What's the difference between him and Coutinho? That's the quotes from Jamie Carragher. And to be honest, he has a very good point. the way Suarez left Liverpool and the way Coutinho left Liverpool, there wasn't a big difference. Maybe Coutinho with the back injury, and some are saying that that was faked. The way that he sometimes refused to go train as well. Maybe that was one of the reasons why Liverpool fans hated Coutinho pretty much quite big time when Coutinho went to Barcelona. But I think Coutinho conducted himself much better in the Barcelona Liverpool Champions League semi-finals than Suarez did. And I still have a soft spot for Coutinho, and I still feel that Coutinho has unfinished business at Liverpool. He only won, I think, one League Cup trophy, or even maybe he didn't win even one League Cup trophy. I think Coutinho arrived at Liverpool in 2012, 2013. So basically, Coutinho has never won a trophy at Liverpool, and I think that's a thing that he could put right if he comes back to Liverpool and wins either the Premier League or wins the Champions League at Liverpool. That would be such a big achievement, and I think that would be like finishing an unfinished business. Because when Coutinho came to Liverpool, one of his big dreams was to lift a big trophy with Liverpool, and he couldn't do that. I understood his motivations why he wanted to go to Barcelona, but I think if Coutinho came back to Liverpool, the Liverpool fans would forgive him. But let me know if I'm wrong in the comments below. And Simon Mignolet apparently wants out of Liverpool naturally, but Liverpool will only sell him if a big offer comes in for him, somewhere close of 15 million pounds. That's where Liverpool will do business for Mignolet. But if there is not a big offer coming in for Mignolet, he's happy to stay, according to the newspapers. And also Jurgen Klopp doesn't really want to sign a new goalkeeper this summer, so he probably would prefer Mignolet to stay at the club. And that's very interesting. Harry Wilson, apparently, according to the English newspapers, there are a lot of smaller Premier League sides who are looking at the signing Harry Wilson. Brighton, Bournemouth and Aston Villa are all keen on signing Harry Wilson, but I don't think Jurgen Klopp wants to sell him. I don't think he wants to let him go, because Mane will definitely miss the start of the Premier League season. He advanced to the Africa Cup of Nations semi-finals with Senegal yesterday, and Harry Wilson has a huge talent, and it would be a massive shame if he didn't even get a chance to showcase his talents this season. So I really hope that Harry Wilson gets a chance this season and he plays in quite a lot of games, because I think there is a huge talent in Harry Wilson that could shine through this season. And I'm really looking forward to covering the Tranmere Rovers Liverpool game tonight for you guys. Really pumped for that. The first preseason game finally gets on the way for Liverpool. And Divock Origi, just as I said in yesterday's video, he officially now signed a new contract with Liverpool that will not have a transfer release clause or a buyout clause, which means that Origi will stay at Liverpool until Liverpool decide to sell him. And I'm really happy with that. I think this new contract is probably 4 or 5 years, and this is what Origi said about his new contract. Yeah, I'm very happy to be able to sign this contract. It gives you a boost at the beginning of the season as well as the end of the season last year, so I'm very happy. By the way, some journalists said that this new contract was never in question. Even before Origi went on holiday, he said privately to Liverpool that he wants to sign a new contract, so it was only a matter of time before Origi and Liverpool, the club, worked out all the intricate details of a new contract, and it was never a question of Origi wanting to leave Liverpool, and I'm happy to hear that. And he was asked, was it a straightforward decision to make for you? And this is what Origi said, and I quote, "I always felt comfortable here. I made steps during my career. I can say that I became a man here at this club. I signed when I was 19. When we had to make the decision, I just wanted to speak with the club first and my entourage, but the feeling was always that I wanted to stay and extend the contract." It's a combination of so many factors of deciding to stay at Liverpool. It's an amazing club. We have a good group. The staff are amazing. Even coming into Melwood, the people that work here and everything, you feel there is something special going on here. We are still young, so there's a lot of potential in the group. I'm just having fun in the training and on the pitch. Those are all important factors to me as a player. And I just want to keep making steps and exploiting the talent and the potential I have, keep serving the team. I hope as a team as well we can build on what we achieved already. For me, every day to come here is exciting. It's exciting times for Liverpool and for myself. And what I loved in the contract signing video and the pictures is that Origi is signing off the contract on the table and the Champions League trophy is like right next to him on the table. I mean, that is just a brilliant touch by Liverpool, and I think we should show off the Champions League trophy as much as possible, because we are the European champions, and 6 Champions League trophies is almost as many as all the English clubs combined. But if you just take a look at the top 6 clubs, I mean, Manchester United won 3 Champions League trophies, Chelsea won 1 Champions League trophy, and all the other top 6 clubs, 0. So the other top 6 clubs, like 5 different clubs, have 4 Champions League trophies between them, and then Liverpool alone have 6 Champions League trophies. I mean, that's just brilliant. And Tottenham, Manchester City and Arsenal still doesn't have 1 Champions League trophy. So I think Liverpool will have probably in a long time the bragging rights in Europe. And I can't see a reason why Liverpool can't win some big trophies in the next 3 years, because this squad is amazing and we are improving it by bringing in young players like Van der Berg, like Harvey Elliott. We are bringing back Harry Wilson, Ryan Kent from a loan. Ben Woodburn will have a good part to play next season. Ryan Brewster as well, and we will also have Oxlade-Chamberlain, Lallana. So even though Liverpool haven't signed any new players, I think we have a much better and much bigger squad than last season. And maybe not much bigger or much better, but considerably better and considerably bigger. I mean, having Oxlade-Chamberlain back, Lallana back, Joe Gomez back fully fit is a massive boost for Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. Talking about Jurgen Klopp, Origi was asked about his relationship with Jurgen Klopp, and this is what he said: "We have a good relationship. Everyone knows how good a coach Jurgen is. He is a big coach, and before that he's a good man. He pushes us as a team, and for me it's important to have somebody who knows football and knows how to speak with players, make them perform to their best abilities. I've made steps under him, and that shows how the last couple of years have been." He was voted in the worst team in the Bundesliga because he was on loan at Wolfsburg. Just to put that into context, a season after that, Origi won the Champions League, scoring the Champions League final and scoring 2 goals in the Champions League semi-finals. I mean, what a turnaround. And that's one of the many stories in the football world, just showing you that you should never give up. Even when you are down, when you think your career is going nowhere. What a turnaround for Origi, and I think big things to come. And Origi commented, "It was a challenging season, but I always believed if I continued to do the right things and had fun on the pitch, it would come by itself. In the end, I got the chance and I was happy to be able to contribute in the right way. It was a very special season." And talking about the Madrid night, the night where Liverpool won another Champions League trophy, "It was a very special night," Origi said. "Words can't describe the feeling I personally had that night and what we experienced coming back for the parade. I've experienced special moments, and I know sometimes it takes time to really fully realize what you did. What we don't know is that we have a good group, a young group, good staff, and the fans are behind us. Everything is there to have a successful run. As a player, that's what I'm focused on now, to be able to help the team as much as possible, to perform to their best, so that we can achieve more success." And it was it was very emotional, according to Origi. "It was a dream for me as a young kid to play on that stage in the Champions League final. Then obviously you get the chance and to be able to score, and what that goal meant for the team was a very special moment. It's something that I will never forget." I love Origi. I think he's a cult hero, and I wish him all the success, and I really hope that he will get a lot of goals next season. Starting from today against Tranmere Rovers. Looking forward to that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.